Hello, Isaac Mullins, President and Creator of TSS Universal Incorporated. Um, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave this as we'll duel these out as blogs and as well as YouTube content for the channel, and then TSS Universal Inc. And then all the we'll go through the social media. Um, we're looking for investors, you guys. Basically, you'll be a sponsor because we are a nonprofit, and you'll basically become a legendary historical figure in itself because you'll sponsor in at 25 bucks a head other members to go in your network, and actually at a certain level you can't make more than a quarter. I mean, like if you put in 200 people, which is $5,000, you cannot put in more than 50 people that pay you. If they can't be over a quarter. And actually, when you get up above 5,000, we drop it even to 10%. And but as far as return numbers go, I mean, like on an investment basis, even those numbers, I mean, you're talking within 6 months, not only doubling. I mean, for example, off the 5,000, say you're only making money on a quarter, 50 people. We, at level four, just level four, and all three of the companies, TSS Universal Incorporated and Business for Thriving and Thriving Business Network, you're making over $76,000 just as is. I mean, that is if no more growth and development or nobody else threw in even just $100 a piece, out of their paychecks kind of thing. And keep in mind, all of you all over, I live in Alaska, so most of my personal network, most of the 127 members that are already in or TSS Universal Incorporated, excuse me, are Alaskans and are about to get $2,000 for our Alaska Permanent Fund dividend. We get a check every year from the gas companies, and well, from the state and stocks, and it's a process. But I mean, we get each citizen gets $2,000. So I mean, the bigger and faster through September that we go. I mean, this is mid-October we're talking about. So like for me, this is a kind of a goal. Let's see what we can do. Both companies, because I mean, you guys will benefit. If you guys are in TSS Universal Incorporated, you will get benefit. That's phase one. So I mean, you're going to want to jump into TSS Universal Incorporated in addition to Empower Network. So you're making multiple income streams. And then right after that, we're probably going to be like within a 2 week period, maybe three, depending on how much stuff happens. We'll be launching simultaneously the or not simultaneously, excuse me. Delayed a little bit. We'll be launching Business for Thriving, and then we'll launch Thriving Business Network about a month later. And we'll rocket through all the levels for that because most people will just pay, at full. At that level, they're already well in profit just off of the level one project or phase one project, which is TSS Universal Incorporated. And it's going to be very interesting. I mean, right there, you guys have a job or a business, that you're making money from, and you're getting paid out three additional projects, or excuse me, four, including Power Network. See, that's pretty cool. It's a little quad effect now, and I like eights, so that's cool. I like that. A little more sturdy as a foundation. You guys will have four pillars of income to start bouncing into all these other projects because we actually act as a crowdfunder now too. So you're able to start funding other projects. And additionally, you guys, Business for Thriving's main focus, it is going to be our social media side of things. Our own social media network that pays you. Like all these are in a sense, social media networks, but this one in particular will be geared towards something like Facebook, but on a whole nother level. Um, Facebook meets Kickstarter meets Awesome Universal. Um, and you guys will start being able to help me crowdfund the $17 trillion we owe for our country. We'll crowdfund the national debts of the world, and we'll actually get this other economy back on track. So synergistically, we will help and rebuild and heal the old system with these universal concepts. I mean, you guys making 5, 10 grand a month, I'm sure you guys can spare a couple grand a piece. And I mean, you know, I have every bit of faith that 365 million people we can pay back, even within a couple of years, even if we're showing progress. Like, hey, we have a tangible solution here, and we're actually openly engaged in making it better. So within 5-10 years, we can actually revert this back in, and we will be in a profit zone, and you will, even as a World Bank, be making money. You're welcome. Okay, like, it doesn't have to be all. There's other ways, and I literally see it. That's point blank, literally, and I'm building it. So it's kind of cool to be right in the midst of it and be able to tell people in public, even point blank, it's a temporary, it's a phase. Stop being so in fear and in doubt of scenarios. You don't talk about it. Stop, doing the ripple effect in public, and that's something I've mentioned a few times in a few different, um, videos here on the channel. Just literally, if you're not gonna make an active, effort to change it, don't talk about it, because you're creating a negative ripple effect, and that's all people are hearing. Words create frequencies. It's all people are hearing, and it's all their frequency is fear and doubt, and it's having a dramatic effect, especially in cities. And I'm not cool with it, you guys, because like, I'm listening, but I'm able to Wusan channel and still create, by choice. And so, what's your excuse? I have the same cerebral cortex as you. I see you guys going to the stores and to the Starbucks and, and the gas stations and choose this and that. So I know you can make choices. What's your excuse? You really have none, but it's all perspective, and I'm here to shake the balance and say, hey, it's time to regain the balance, because it's not correct. It's not universally correct here, and we have too many souls going back into the void, not fulfilled of their, purposes here, and creations and ideas that are not able to come to full fruition because of the number of tangible obstacles that are created by man and man's effect here. So, and we have a world that we have in an imbalance at this point. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've heard mention that the sun has changed color in the last few decades, and that the heat that I've been feeling, because I work outside, is not what it used to be. I mean, not for Alaska anyway. This has definitely been, you can feel the sun. We're losing layers. So, I mean, there's no other way about it. Or the sun's getting stronger, and we have another issue. I mean, but I think we know. I think we know. The sun moves too slow. Humans destroy it way fast. I mean, come on now. I'm not stupid. I'm really not. That's it. Eyes open. Head on a swivel. I see. All right, guys. No doubt, no fear, live it. I love y'all. Like, I'm looking at this time thing. I mean, there's just so much to say and so little time to do it. So, you guys, love y'all. No doubt, no fear, live it. Remember the frequency. Remember, you. This next revolution is you being you, not us in open engagement war. No, it's living dreams and fulfilling promises. Getting us back here. All right, you guys. Have an awesome day.